Oh my, we're sitting here waiting on Joas. I think some of the lug nuts like stripped and the tires went flying, but thank God we are all safe. Sure glad I have these three men in my life. They always figure it out somehow.
Hey friends, welcome to this week's video. Welcome to Montana Haven, where you're going to find hope and inspiration for you and your family. Well, this week's video is going to be a mixture of things like it always is. You never know what you're going to find here in our family. But we've got 3 days left here in our Montana Haven home, and then we're going to head to Alaska. So the first part of this video, you're going to see us finishing all the myriad of tasks that we still have yet to complete before we leave on Thursday. This is Monday. And then the last half of the video is going to be us driving back to Alaska. And we're going to take a little bit of time driving back. So the way down, it took us 4 days. We just kind of drove, all day, every day for 4 days straight. This time we're going to take a few extra days, hopefully, and maybe do some sightseeing along the way. So, guys, welcome to this week's video. We hope you're going to enjoy it. And there are a few things that we're doing today. Ethan is up cleaning the roof off with pine needles and cleaning the gutters. Wyatt is literally out in the barn. He's picking up dog poop. That's a very uninteresting job, but somebody's got to do it. He's a good man for the job. I got to fix this door handle right here. So it seems about every 12 months the door handle wears out, and I got to replace the interior of the door handle, which is right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing, replacing this. And so the day goes. We'll see where the week brings, but welcome, and sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. Look what we got going on here. Justin's not feeling well. Spending the day on the couch, I guess. Avalon's drawing a world map. And the children are almost done with their school. Actually, Wyatt is done with all his school books. We didn't take a lot of vacation time this year, and Avalon's almost done, and Chloe's almost done as well. What's happening, babe?
Oh, doing the laundry, lots of laundry.
And there we go. Got her done. On to the next thing. Okay, well, we have had some interesting developments. I spent a few hours in town and just doing all kinds of running around, and now look what we have here. See this box? Let's see what we got inside here. We have a little baby. There's probably more coming. So we got another one, honey, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Very darker,
Good girl. Yeah. Very nice. It is small. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, very pretty color, though. All right. It went from that gunk plug sink to that. All our sinks are clear now. So, good news. Got the sinks all cleared out. And we've got another puppy. Yay, that's 3 now. Okay, what I'm doing now is I am taking these, trying to fix these RV windows here. So this little lock broke off, and when we close the window, it just wants to always rattle open. So I bought these little 3D printed ones, but they don't fit. So I'm having to modify them to make them fit with a grinder. And you can see this one here. I just got to work. So, hey, whatever it takes, right? There, Ethan started the pile of all the twigs and stuff that cuttings from the grapes and the raspberries. And then there were 4 of them. Avalon's making sure they get their mama's milk. Avalon, move your hands so I can see them. There's two like autumn, one darker one, and one light brown one. 2 girls and 2 boys. She's gonna need a bath tomorrow. She's a good mama. Now you're gonna have to name them, Avalon. Tonight we're here at my dad and mom's place, and got a little group of our family together here, and I think we're gonna sing a couple songs and kind of just hang out for a little bit here. It's good times. What a beautiful sky tonight. Sitting on the job. Ethan and I are down here in the basement, and we have a really fun job ahead of us. Here we got 2 water heaters, and what happens is there's a calcium buildup in these hot water heaters, and it builds up, and then it burns out the elements. So once a year we have to take the elements out, drain everything, and then we've got this fancy-dancy shop vac with this end on it. Ethan, show them what the end looks like right here. So it's a PEX pipe that we duct tape on the end of this thing, and then we stick it in there and we swish it around. We can bend this PEX pipe, and then we take all that calcium deposits that fall off the elements, and they go in the shop vac, and we take them outside and dump it. So that's just one way to save the elements, because it literally will build up about 8 or 10 inches. Guys, I don't think you'll believe it. That is snow, and the sun is shining. That is just so strange. Snowing again. Hey, good morning, friends. You can tell it's morning by my voice. Yeah, I spent the night with Mom, and it's always a little bit tough when you sleep. I didn't get as much sleep, but that's fine. I just wanted to show you guys. Look at this. We woke up to a winter wonderland. Fresh snow. Are we in Alaska again or what? The daffodils are probably covered in snow out there. Well, today is our final day in Montana. Final full day, so we have a bunch of things left to do, but we pretty much got most of the things done that we wanted to, which is really nice. This deck looks pretty good. I got it all pressure washed yesterday and got everything cleaned off, and looks pretty good. But yeah, all that snow. Well, this morning, a couple things on the agenda today. We're gonna go have coffee with Priscilla's sister and brother-in-law, and so that's gonna be fun. They live down the road here. And then we got to do something today that is not fun. It's like the worst case scenario type of thing, but we have to put one of our old dogs to sleep. She's got cancer, and she's had it for a little while. We've been just wanting to put it off until to do this. I was surprised that actually I held out this long. We thought we'd have to do it as soon as we got to Montana, but she held on, and but it's time to put her to sleep. So we're gonna have to dig a grave and bury her today, and that's not gonna be fun at all. So the kids are telling her bye right now, which is tough. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get choked up, because we loved her. She was a family dog, and just a dog, but you know, you get so attached to him. It's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, we got her when Avalon was just tiny, and so we've had her for a long time. So that's one thing we're gonna have to deal with today that is not fun. And we got to go to town, do a few errands, get the RV ready, and so just follow along today. We'll see what the day brings. It's melting. Look at that steam coming off the ground. Sun's out. It's pretty. And let's go see what Ethan's doing. He's been working out here while Priscilla and I were gone. we ran around, did a whole bunch of things. And Ethan and Justin, even though Justin wasn't feeling very well, and Wyatt dug the grave for spring. And Ethan is pressure washing out the dog kennels. Doing a really good job. Spick and span. Getting it all washed out. The fans going, get the ceiling washed out. Everything is clean. So in prior years, we used to go get pressure washer bark from our mill down here and spread it on here. But they cleaned up everything. There was nothing there yesterday when we went, so I just went and bought some bark, which is kind of crazy to buy bark, but I'll spread it out here and make this look a little bit better because we raked all the pine needles off and now it looks a little bit sparse, so we're going to put some of this bark on there. Okay, well, here we go. The boys dug this grave, and the children did. And I guess this is the first of our dogs that we have had to say goodbye to. So I've shed my tears. I'll probably shed some more because it is kind of sad. So let's get her and put her in there. Oh my. Well, thank you, Lord, for that you gave us such a good dog, and she was a good family pet to us. 12 years or so. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for spring.
Hey, 2012. We went to buy.
Boy, that's 14 years old. Okay, spring went where all good dogs go. And there's the landscaping. Good job, Abby. Wow, we've been working all afternoon, doing so many things, getting ready to go. Got that landscaping wrapped up. The barn is squeaky clean. Oh, Avalon, what else did we do? Ethan is weed burning all the weeds around here, the muddling weeds. And it's snowing again a little bit. Had to go to town twice. I took a big load to the landfill and then realized that there's still a lot more trash that needed to go to the landfill, so we'll have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, well, we got a lot done. That's cool. And the thing of it is, Justin's still sick. He's been just laying in bed, and he hasn't been feeling well, so I sure hope he snaps out of it. He's been on, I think, like day 2 or 3 now. 3, I think. So, it's a bummer. But my sister-in-law, Mary, brought pizza for supper, which is so nice of her. So I think we're just going to chill here in a few minutes and eat some pizza. Well, guys, you caught us packing up here, and as it sometimes happens, it doesn't go as smoothly as the guy anticipates, especially with a 1996 RV. So I'm lying here underneath my RV trying to fix some propane stuff because we don't have any propane, which means we don't have refrigerator, hot water, or what else? Heat. So everything else is packed up now. We got up and we've been working, but I can't get this thing to work. So I'm going to have to see if we can do some jimmy rigging to get us on the road and then repair it later. Anyways, it's a bit of a cool day, cloudy, and we got more stops to make. We're going to go to our farm to market store to have breakfast and have some coffee and go tell the family goodbye, and then we'll be on our way. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we're actually on the road. The time has come. We still don't have the RV fixed totally, but it's getting there. But what a good feeling. We put a lot of time and energy into really making the place beautiful and getting everything cleaned up, and so I'm pretty happy with the results. The children did really well. Justin's still not feeling well this morning, but I think he'll be fine. And the house looks, it's clean, it's beautiful, it's fresh. We got some new furniture for the outside. You guys are gonna love it if you come and stay here. All right, we're gonna head to the store, and it's time to get some food in our tummies and some coffee. It's about lunchtime already. And there comes my coffee. Can you believe it?
Miriam makes the best.
Oh, she's the best. Look at that. Unbelievable. Guys, when you come to the Amish Farm to Market, you gotta get her coffee. Looks amazing. Is it any good?
It's absolutely the best. Like, I think this is the best coffee.
There comes our haystack.
Alright, this is the breakfast for you.
Okay, well, we're all here getting ready to leave.
Yep.
Said our goodbyes to Dad and Mom. And the time has come to tell them goodbye. Mom's trying to take a nap here, and the nurse is here to help her out, so I think we're gonna leave.
Well, we are finally leaving Libby, Montana.
And what time is it even?
It's like 3:05 in the afternoon.
We should have just stayed here for another night. The way this
I
is going.
know. We were planning on leaving, sometime in the morning, and everything took so much longer.
Yeah.
And of course, there were things to fix on the RV that we didn't know, that we had to do.
Slow moving train.
Yeah, then we were down at our store eating lunch. We met a lot of different, family, and we're saying goodbye.
Right.
And yeah, so.
And this trailer, we were gonna just put everything in the RV, and that little trailer is completely packed full of stuff.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even been, we couldn't even, it would have filled up like our bedroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got a lot of spelt grain, my sucanat sugar, and different things to take back, so yeah.
All I can say is, on the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. On the road again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna take it slower this time. And
Sightsee.
do some sightseeing.
Maybe some hiking.
Yeah.
This evening we stopped for a beautiful place beside a little river here and a picnic table. And we are just getting ready to leave again, but we just kind of pulled off the road here, and what a beautiful afternoon it turned out to be here. Just beautiful. So we're gonna drive about an hour, and we think we might surprise the children and take them to a hot springs, as there's a lot of hot springs up in here. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna drive to one to see if we'll do it yet tonight or maybe tomorrow. BC, British Columbia, Canada is super beautiful. Just no doubt about it. Fresh snow on the mountains the last couple days. Real pretty. Some elk out here grazing here and there. Well, we're gonna camp here for the night. What do you think of this spot, babe?
Pretty neat. Look at those cliffs in the back.
Isn't that cool? Pretty neat. think?
Feels heavenly.
So good. Well, Justin coughed a lot of the night, so we thought we'd better go to hot springs. We kind of talked about it anyways, but let him soak in here a while. Maybe it'll help relieve some of that stuff on his chest, whatever it is, and I still have a little bit too. But anyways, yeah, what a beautiful day. Just glorious. Look at the sun up there. Fairmont Hot Springs. There's a lot of hot springs here in British Columbia, and years ago, I think we came here, Priscilla and I came here, maybe with, I don't know, on our first anniversary, Priscilla, or
Second anniversary.
maybe the second anniversary. Yep. So, a long time ago. That was 19 years ago. Hey guys, we're gonna have our 20th anniversary here soon.
I know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
In a few months. Yep.
We used to think we were gonna do something really special on our 20th, but this year just doesn't quite look like it. We'll see.
I don't know. See what happens.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just enjoying this beautiful pool for a couple hours. Now we're heading into Radium Hot Springs. This is kind of a cool little canyon area here. We cut the road right in through here.
Wow.
Very cool.
Look at this.
Isn't that cool? Look at that. Looks like Zion National Park almost. So we're gonna head up to Lake Louise here. This is a place we haven't been in a long time. Heading up the little trail here. Lots of snow still. So, we were here when Wyatt was a baby and Priscilla was pregnant with Chloe, and Justin and Ethan were little tykes. Such a beautiful place, but it's all iced over at the moment. There's a big lodge up here you can stay in. Look at that, you guys. There's a varied thrush on the right and a robin on the left. They're both in the thrush family, but completely different birds. That is very cool. The varied thrush is actually one of my favorite birds. They're beautiful, and they sound awesome. Guys, you wouldn't believe it, but we met Michael and Emily. This is Emily, is Priscilla's sister. Michael's my cousin. They live with us here in Alaska. We met them on the road here between Jasper and Lake Louise here on the Alaskan Highway. So we'll tell you more about their story a little bit later, but just want to let you guys know that we met up with them. And we'll tell you a little bit about this precious little girl here. Her name is Mackenzie, and they have 4 children. So, and Emily is expecting another one. So we're excited for them, but we'll tell you a little bit about their journey a little bit later. But just wanted to say, hey, we met them and it was awesome.
Oh, my soul, sing like the heavens are waiting, roar like an army of angels, sing his praise again, sing his praise again.
And there they go.
Hi!
And there's Wyatt's hand. Oh my. What a deal. What a deal. Time for supper.
And for nummy supper.
What do we have, babe?
Salmon, of course.
It's our last salmon. We
Yeah.
didn't know we had it until we started on the trip, and then we realized we still had one. And then we got these, what's that, chicken and rice?
Yeah.
Looks so good. Little after dinner hike here. Isn't that pretty? That right there is pretty. Wow. Yep, Justin's still hacking. Still not feeling very well. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at this, hun. This is beautiful. That is nice. Oh. Just got a load of that. That's a picture right there. They used to say that was a Kodak moment, not something else. iPhone moment.
Let it hit your head.
Get some exercise. Let's go. I think Chloe's winning. Whoa, she's going for it. Avalon's like, oh, girl down. Okay, that's good. Silly girl. Not enough energy. I mean, way too much energy. Not enough exercise in the RV.
Wyatt, they're waiting for us.
Okay, what does this say? Mount Kirkelson, 2,956 meters high. Yeah, that's like 9,000 feet. That's impressive. Check it out, guys. Look at the elk going across the street. That's far out. Hey, elk. How you doing there? Hey, good morning, guys. Well, we spent the night here beside this lake, and we just kind of picked a spot on the map and figured it looked pretty quiet, so that's what we're doing. Had a good night. Justin and Chloe didn't have the coughing spell like they did the other nights, and had a much better night. So they're still hacking up a bunch of stuff out of their lungs, which is glad it's actually coming up. So hopefully they feel better. Justin's been feeling really sick, like I mentioned already the last, since Sunday night he started getting sick. Now it's Saturday morning. So glad it's, hopefully it's coming out of his chest. We'll keep praying for that. So this morning I think we're actually going to get breakfast here in the beautiful little town of Jasper, BC. And then we're going to make our way, and hopefully we'll see some wildlife and just see some more beautiful scenery and enjoy the ride. Beautiful day. Just perfectly blue skies this morning. And it's probably about 25 degrees out. A little cool, but crisp and clear. Mule deer there. Doesn't our beautiful RV and trailer just fit in? Oh my. Nice and old. Anyways, hey, it's functional. Listen here, so. See that mountain up there? Let's see, let me zoom in right here. See the little tippy top right up there? There's a tramway that goes from the bottom of the mountain to the top of that little rock outcropping, and I've been up there a few times. I think we took the family up there one time. I don't think Chloe's ever been up there. Then you can hike all the way up to the top. If you ever come to Jasper, you got to go check that out.
Here's the game Wyatt made.
I'll lose it. What? Go space. What? Oh, man.
Where are we going, babe?
We're hiking to a falls.
Yep, it's called Overlander Falls.
Yeah.
And it's a 3/4 mile hike. Zigzagging back and forth through the woods here. I hear it way down below.
The children are all ahead of us.
Yep. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, I've seen crazier things.
Well, people, something happened.
Ethan was driving and I heard this shaking going on.
Oh my. We're sitting here waiting on Joas.
So I told Ethan to stop. We stopped, we walked around, we checked the vehicle. I couldn't see anything wrong with the tires. We kept going. Another few miles down the road, I said, Ethan, we've got to stop. It was getting worse. I said, there's a wheel bearing going out or something.
I think some of the lug nuts like stripped and the tires went flying.
And all of a sudden, he was getting ready to pull over, and boom, the axle drops down to the ground, the dually's sheared off, the tires go rolling down the highway.
But thank God we are all safe.
One goes across the highway, goes up the hill, and lands up on the hill somewhere.
It did a little bit of damage right there on the RV.
So I hopped in the first date rig that came around. They drove me to town. We're about half an hour away from Prince George, and I came out to the airport. I rented a car. I'm gonna buy a jack, some lug nuts.
It's a beautiful day, so glorious. It's not cold, and so we're just out here waiting till he gets back.
And there's a few studs sticking out, so I'm gonna buy a jack. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna see if we can jack up the car. I have one jack there, but I wanna get another one because the axle's all the way on the ground. So, see if we can get one of the wheels back. On the other one, the rim is cracked, so I don't think we can do that. I'm gonna take one wheel, put it on there with 3 studs, see if we can limp into town.
He should be back in, 20 or 30 minutes. He's been gone for quite a while, so. And we've had people stopping every once in a while, asking if we're okay, and yeah, so anyways, it's good, all's good.
But who knows? I don't know when this can get repaired. I don't know if the axle's damaged. I don't know any of that, so one thing at a time. Okay, got my jack. I got my nuts. I had to buy some sockets. Get in the rental vehicle and we're off again. There it sits. Yee-haw. Phase 2.
Sure glad I have these 3 men in my life. They always figure it out somehow.
Threading it.
Spare tires on.
It's kind of cross threading it.
We've only like 5 nuts to 5 lug nuts that are on there that we can screw the nuts on, but
I think it's gonna limp us into town though. Hope so. If not, it'll fall off again. Have another fun time. Axle destroyed, I think. Anyways, maybe partially this, not the axle, but maybe the drum. I don't know.
hope it's working.
So too. No idea if I saw noise in my house. It was in June. We're having a jolly good time. Now our battery died because our lights were on. So far, all is well. You can see we got the tire back on. We got, I think, 4 lug nuts, posts that were still sticking out. One we couldn't get it on, turn on, but we got 4 of them on, so we limped into town. We got a mobile service guy that's going to meet us. So I'm just grateful that we were this close to Prince George, or big town. Could have been way out, 200 miles from nowhere. So this is a huge blessing to be able to get it right in town. So we're going to have him look at it. Priscilla's following me in the rental, and I got the boys with me. So we're just gonna see what we can come up with, and hopefully it's not too big a deal, and the drum and everything isn't like destroyed. So God's got it. Hey, there comes our mobile mechanic right now. Looks like he's ready to go. He's got his backpack, his tools. Oh no, he's leaving. All right, our good man showed up. Now we're gonna see what's gonna have to happen. Hey, good morning in beautiful Prince George, Canada here. Well, here's the story. So our drum is really messed up on the part that goes over the brakes, right? So, and all our studs were sheared off except a couple. So long story short, he was able to, take everything apart. But this morning, we stayed here overnight in this big old parking lot here. And this morning, Priscilla and I drove to a auto parts company, and we found the posts and the lug nuts, but they don't have a drum, so we waited till 10 o'clock till somebody else opens. They don't have a drum either, and we really need one. What we're gonna do is, I call my mechanic, he's gonna come back, put the new posts in, the new lug nuts in, the old drum. It'll get us around. We'll take our rental car back, and through some friends, we realize we have some friends we don't know yet here in Prince George, so we might actually go to an afternoon church service with them. So that'll be cool. I think we'll just, I think there's a reason we broke down here. Nothing's by accident. The Bible says that all things work together for good to those who love the Lord, and we love the Lord. So we just believe that all things work together for good. And so there's no coincidence in life, I don't believe. And I don't think there's a coincidence we broke down just before coming into Prince George. So here we are. I think we're going to just stay here the rest of the day, attend the service this afternoon, find a place to sleep for the night, and then we'll try to find a auto parts. Well, actually it's called PJ's Auto Wrecking, so like a wrecking yard. Man, it's probably windy out here. And we're going to try to find some spare parts or some used parts. And we need a rim because our spare tire is the rim we put the spare on. So one of the other ones, the rim was cracked. So we got to get a new rim. We don't want to drive too far without a spare. We don't want to get stuck out there somewhere again. And we need a drum. So we're going to see if we can find one, a used one, at a wrecking yard. So that's the plan. Tomorrow morning we'll see where it goes. But right now we're going to play some tag with the kids. I'm going to see if I can run around a little bit, get some exercise. Mechanic's going to come and put on what we've got. We'll return to our rental car, go to church this afternoon, find a place to sleep for the night, and so the story moves on.
Okay, guys, an update.
Well, okay, I think I stopped the video with, like, this morning, kind of explaining what needed to happen. So, let's see, it's been a full day, hasn't it?
Yep, full long day.
Well, here's the thing. So, we're ending this video still not knowing what's going to happen quite. We're in Prince George still. Basically, we had the mechanic come out and he put the old brake drum back on, which just to get us around town. So we took the rental back. We got fresh water in the RV, dumped it and all this stuff. And then through some mutual friends, we were told we should go and meet these new friends that we might know.
Yeah. Yeah, I had posted something on my Instagram and Facebook stories about, what had happened. And then a friend messaged me and said...
From Oregon?
Yes. Well, actually, I don't know if she lives in Oregon anymore. But anyways, she messaged me and said, hey, you got to meet these wonderful friends that live here in Prince George. And what is so crazy is that we actually had seen each other before, but it was like 22 years ago.
Right, that's
and
crazy.
In this like big gathering.
Right.
And just we have some amazing connections.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. So anyways, we came to their church this afternoon.
They had church in the afternoon.
Right, in the afternoon, yep. And then they invited us to their house for dinner. So they had like 4 couples there or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And us, and it was really nice. And they knew a lot of people that we knew, and we'd actually seen them before, like Priscilla said, and long time ago. So it was just kind of cool. And
it was really neat.
I was just
God connection.
Yeah, I was just telling you this morning that God doesn't. I don't believe in random circumstances. So this was actually a total God thing. We could have. I said this before. We could have had this thing happen way off in the boondocks, and I don't know. So it was the mercy of God that it came off here and not somewhere else.
Yeah.
So anyways, so tomorrow morning, here's where we're moving ahead from here, is I now have to, tomorrow morning, they don't have any new parts in town. I called around, and I mean, at least all the places I called that were supposed to have it didn't have it. So now we're going to go to a wrecking yard tomorrow, and we're going to see if we can find one in a wrecking yard. We need a brake drum, and we need a rim for a tire, and the tire, of course, put on the new rim that's off the old tire that's broken. So anyways, that's gonna have to happen.
Yeah,
so,
we're believing that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're not quite sure that's all gonna work out, but we are expectant that we're gonna get all that stuff done and get on the road. So guys, hey, thanks for watching our little escapade this week. It's been definitely an interesting time, and I think we're gonna have a good rest of the time going home.
Yeah.
We do have to be home by Wednesday night.
No, Thursday night.
Thursday night. Your appointment's on Friday?
Oh. The 26th.
I just got an extra day. I didn't even know we had. Whew, that's a relief. Okay. So we got 4 days to go home.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Okay, that's good. All right, fantastic. So we have, we got enough time, I think. We're a long way. We're still...
we are still a long
1,700 miles to go, which is a little bit. It's totally doable, but it's... Yeah. These roads up here just take longer to drive than if you were...
And the RV and trailer just go slower.
Yeah.
So,
go slow up hills and all that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this week's video. Thanks for watching us. We hope this video encouraged you. You guys had fun watching our family. And we can't wait to see what next week brings and what Alaska's going to look like this summer.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be another trip back to Montana sometime. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. God bless. And we hope this video encouraged and inspired and gave you hope for you and your family. Bless you. Bye.